Welcome back to the R&D podcast. My name's Dalton.
RJ.
Today we're going to be talking about the Texas versus Ohio State game. This past weekend, week one, pretty good little game, defensive battle, to say the least. Two young quarterbacks getting their first start, or their first real starts, I guess you could say, for Arch. But just looking at this game, I think Ohio State's defense was the game changer. I think they were the sole reason. I mean, they threw a lot at Arch, made it really uncomfortable. You could see the frustration and the visible. I mean, he just was not comfortable.
Well, on paper, it looks like Texas. If you don't look at the score, Texas won this game on paper.
Yeah, I mean, the rushing yards, total yards, offense, everything like that. But what it came down to was Ohio State's defense making stops and getting good field position. Both teams pretty average or not very good on third down.
Yeah.
But talking about Ohio State's defense, that there were a lot of split coverage, a perfectly called game by Matt Patricia.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
Defense looked amazing.
Oh, when you got number one, number two, what was it, number 8 or I think it's 8 or 0. I mean, the linebacker core looked amazing for Ohio State. Cornerbacks looked good. The whole defense in all looked great. Arch was uncomfortable the whole time. You saw his mechanics start breaking down because he got to move around the pocket. He was inaccurate with the ball, which we'll talk more about the quarterback situation here in a minute. But flipping over to the other side, Texas, they did a pretty good job. They didn't make anything easy.
It's definitely a defensive game.
Oh yeah, Jeremiah Smith started off slow, but we'll move into the quarterback talk now because that's really the main, article of the game, I guess. What did you feel like happened with Arch Manning?
That stadium atmosphere got him a little nervous on his first start on the road in the shoe, and also he had a lot of passes he could have thrown, but he didn't. He really didn't step up in the pocket. He had a pretty good pass protection, I say so.
Yeah,
because Texas established a running game pretty good. What they had 166 rushing yards, so they established a rushing game. I don't feel like Texas has that outside receivers on the offense because they have Ryan Wingo.
Yeah.
They had the other kid, number 13, but he dropped a couple of passes that should have been caught also. It's just Arch Manning in Texas offense just couldn't execute. I mean, they can go down the field and get some yardage, but they couldn't execute.
A combination of a first start, first road game start at the horseshoe at the shoe. I mean, it's tough. You don't have very many proven wide receivers. That plays a factor. Ohio State's probably the best defense in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's a difficult road environment for Arch. His mechanics went out the window. He was overstepping in the pocket. Sometimes he had a perfectly clean pocket, and like the film we were watching before this, right? You saw, especially on one of those plays, he has a completely clean pocket and steps left into the tackle, and then throws an inaccurate ball. That's just not necessary. Sometimes not. You saw this in the Florida State-Alabama game too. Not letting the play develop and staying in your pocket and waiting, especially when you have a clean pocket. There's no reason to get out of it. Like they say, you're supposed to get the ball off in 2 seconds. Well, if they don't send pressure, and you can sit back there for 8 seconds, and wait for something to get open, whatever, great. But if they're rushing, they get the ball all the time. But Julian Sayin, on the other hand, he did what he was supposed to do. He took care of the football. He didn't do anything crazy. They had a pretty good game plan called.
Third downs kind of killed Ohio State also.
I mean, third down, 3 and 12 on third down. Got to convert some of those. But when you got a defense like you do, and you're playing against the number one team in the country, can't ask for too much out of Julian Sayin because you don't want him to start overplaying and making mistakes, right? Yeah.
But he didn't make a mistake.
No,
I feel like that's why Ohio State came out on this game.
It was a defensive battle in the fact of what field position can your defense get you in to be able to get points. I mean, but other than that, I mean, penalties for Texas were kind of sloppy. They had 6 for 50 or something like that, and I think Ohio State only had 2.
Yep.
So you got to take that into consideration. Time of possession was about the same, 5 minutes more for Ohio State maybe. But other than that, run game for Texas looked pretty decent. Both teams look good. It's early in the season. 2 young quarterbacks. You're going to see a completely different team by week 14.
Yeah.
But both teams really good. These teams both will more than likely be in the playoffs. Arch is going to develop. Not saying he's a bad football player. He just got off his game in this game, and that was bound
It was
to
week
happen.
1 at the shoe. I mean, what do you expect from the kid? You know?
Arch is a good person.
Yeah.
The media makes a lot of people not like him because they hype him up because he's a Manning, blah, 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 blah. Manning's supposed to have perfect mechanics. But Arch is a good person. He's a likable guy. I'm not saying he's the best quarterback in college football. Never said that. Said this Texas offense is going to be explosive.
Yeah.
Ohio State needs to do a good job of keeping them off the field. They did that. They got good field position for their offense, made it where Julian Sayin didn't have to do too much, and that in return won them the game.
What do you think about Ohio State's rushing attack this year?
You know, I think Texas' game plan was like, hey, you're not going to be able to, like, we're going to take the run away. Julian Sain's going to have to make plays. And Sayin also didn't have much help in the beginning of the game because he had a lot of drops. Yeah. Jeremiah Smith started off the game pretty rough. Right. Had to switch gloves, all of that. Carnell Tate proved to be, at 2 receptions, but one of them for a touchdown. He's a reliable blanket guy. But Ohio State's rushing attack we knew was going to be kind of shaky because they lost 2 of the best running backs in college football.
I'm saying C.J. Donaldson did look good running the ball, but
no doubt. But honestly, just defensive game. Ohio State's defense, Caleb Downs. They're just so fundamentally sound.
Yeah,
they communicate so well, especially whenever you got home field advantage. Really makes it a lot easier to be able to do communication on the field. But
Matt Patricia's got that defense very good. Like during the game, all the linebackers was act like they're backing him his own and then blitz. Yeah, I feel like that was a
delayed blitz.
Yes,
they just played a clean game.
Yes, they did.
The most impressive part of the game for me was Ohio State's linebackers. I feel like they played off the charts. Like they did everything they needed to do to stop the run, make it hard on Arch. They got Arch out of the pocket, like Sark, and then you get on to Texas at the end of the game. They're trying to take the lead. They're right there, 4 yard line. You run the ball 4 times. You don't put the ball in the air. That says a little bit, right? It's like, okay, the coordinator and the head coach both know that Arch is a little shaken.
Yeah.
So I feel like that crowd, that road game crowd, got the best of Arch in this game, but he will be better throughout the season.
Because Arch, after watching film, Arch did have a lot of options to go to. Mm-hmm. He had the pass protection. He's just kind of
antsy.
Yeah, antsy and nervous.
No doubt. But, looking forward to these 2 teams in the future. They may see each other again in the playoffs. Who knows?
No doubt.
Both are really good teams. Both have really, really good defenses. And but fun game. 11 a.m. game.
Came down to the wire.
Oh, man, got it kicked off. But, other than that, the offense is the quarterback battle. Kind of slow, sluggish, kind of what you expect of a 2 quarterbacks making a start in a big game like that. Defense is fulfilled, and we said that in our preview. Stands right. But anything else you want to say?
No, not at all.
This has been the R&D Podcast. My name's Dalton.
RJ.
We'll catch you next time.
Follow, like, and subscribe.